Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with part 43? I think we're on part 43. Sounds right. Yeah, part 43 of Bloodborne Complete Edition. Hope you guys are all doing so well today, and yeah, it's the first recording of a new recording session. Hope, yeah, hope it's a good day for you guys. Hope it's a good recording session too, because it's been a little bit since I've actually recorded. Did a couple Tears of the Kingdom episodes a few days ago, and that's pretty much it. So a little bit behind, but catching up. So anywho, yeah, on the last one we left off. I have 36 blood echoes. Wow, that's so many. Not for this point in the game. Actually, I wanted to see. Could recreate that glitch. No? Okay. There was a glitch in a previous episode. I don't think it was the last one. Wait, was it? I think I called it glitchy failures or something. Because we fought the living failures. At the start of the episode, there was this glitch where I was standing about here, and I could talk to Gehrman, who was sleeping. He was talking in his sleep once again. But he wasn't actually there. So I don't know how I did that. Or if it was, oh, hey, dude. You're actually over here this time.
Oh, Lawrence, Master Willem, somebody help me. Unshackle me, please. Anybody. I've had enough of this dream. The night blocks all sight. Oh, somebody, please. Oh, unshackle. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that was the same dialogue we heard before, actually. Pretty sure. But anyway, my hypothesis was that when he's not around, his he actually is still loaded into the Hunter's Dream, pretty sure, and he's probably just out of sight. So he's probably being stored in the roof or something. And for whatever reason, I could still activate the hitbox of being able to talk to him down here when he's, because he is here sometimes, in this spot. But yeah, anyway, today we are not finishing, continuing with the DLC. I believe we left off in Lumenwood Garden. But before we get started, actually, a little bit of an announcement. I mean, we have started, but before we get into it, before we get started with this segment, is what I meant. Yeah, a little bit of announcement. Usually we do the announcements and like the special thanks and all that stuff at the end of the video, but I wanted to get this one out of the way first. I'll probably reiterate it at the end of the video, just because that's usually when the announcements are. But yeah, you guys may have been wondering, since we are in the back half of September now, when is the next Members' Choice poll? Well, it's pretty much decided now. It's going to be the last week. Close to the last week of September, around that time. And I don't have the schedule in front of me right now. The day has not been set exactly. But, yeah, it is. As I mentioned, I wasn't sure which series it was going to be for. And I've mentioned before that the series was going to consist of 2 playthroughs. However, and that's like partially because a lot of the cool, like really cool stuff you get is either at the end of the game or in the DLC, which is basically scaled to be post-game content, at least like it varies a little bit from beginning to end, but by the end of the DLC, it's like pretty much harder than anything in the base game. So instead of doing that automatically, as I mentioned before, I thought, you know, let's actually leave it up to the channel members, because Tears of the Kingdom isn't going anywhere for quite a few episodes, and Xenogears is not going to be over anytime soon either. I mean, I don't think. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a fairly beefy JRPG in PS1. Like, came out in the 98, 99-ish. You know, Squaresoft. I have an estimation, and usually I look up for games that I haven't played before. I usually like look them up a little bit, do a little research. How long is this? And that way I can estimate how many episodes total it's going to be. But yeah, this game I've beaten several times, so I kind of know how many episodes, not exactly, but roughly how many episodes we have left. Depending on, you know, what happens, progress, and various things. But, yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to the channel members if they want, like, a New Game Plus playthrough as part of this series. Because I would like to go through pretty much the whole game with, like, some of the DLC weapons, like I mentioned. Holy Moonlight Sword we just got recently. Boomhammer's pretty interesting. Whirligig Saw is definitely interesting. You know, and for most of this, I've been using, you know, Ludwig's Holy Blade, right? So, and there's still a couple of weapons I want to use that we don't have yet because they're late game rewards. Oh yeah, and I have the Fist of Gratia. I forgot to like try this out. I think it's still equipped as my, oh, not my main, because yeah, sometimes I just want a light source. And yeah, the Moonlight does emit a little bit of light. But yeah. I'm gonna leave it up to the channel members. So Bloodborne New Game Plus is going to be one of the options for the upcoming members choice poll. The other three are going to be other things, like for a mainline series. So typically more modern stuff, not like retro stuff like I do for retro classics. Like that's exclusively retro stuff. So yeah. And that will be for the thing, because I thought, we could just do the members' choice poll for like Xenogears, like ahead of time or whatever. And it kind of depends as well, like what happens with, Tears of the Kingdom and like this series respectively, because New Game Plus on Bloodborne, if I remember correctly, it goes a lot faster than your first playthrough, like most Souls games. So while we're at 40 something, 43 right now, and probably still have like 5 episodes to go, like 6, maybe 7-ish. Yeah, New Game Plus would probably only be like 15 total, like going through the base game and the DLC one more time. So, and I think the DLC is just treated like a new area as far as like New Game Plus difficulty scaling goes, so that's refreshing. Although I'm not 100% positive on that. But yeah. Yeah, that's what is going to be going on with that. So yeah, it's possible this series will just be one playthrough, but also I've set it for a hot minute. It's always a little bit off-putting for some reason. So like, it's not off-putting. It's strange. It's peculiar. It the fact that they move like this. I get it. Shadow of the Air 2 is a reference to this. Is that a person? No. Okay.
I have failed. Please, Lady Maria.
Oh, you haven't failed. That boss I just fought? Those were failures. Like, you're fine. I mean, probably. I don't know what kind of arrangement they had or whatever, but yeah, so I think that's happening now. The Lady Maria thing. Oh, Maria. Oh, we already have the lantern on. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going to be good here, so I'm kind of just gonna try a couple of different things. I think this is it. I mean, it's kind of rare in the Soulsborne games where they have like a boss immediately after a boss, but it does happen sometimes. I think it might be. Oh, the thing that, right, I've said before. I got a little sidetracked in my bed. MC gets sidetracked easily back in the Heezy. That's interesting. It's definitely not how I imagine that would look. You know, the lighting and stuff. Anyway, getting sidetracked easily. Uh, oh, and the other thing, it's a little right. What I was saying, it's a little unexpected. It's a little strange, like when. Oh, that just looks like the side of Anne Orlando. The what? I guess they just reused some architecture. Um, when the camera pulls out like this, like it's kind of a base game option that I've been wanting for a really long time for the Souls games, where it's like you can choose how far the camera is from the player. And man, it would be great if that was a global setting. But it always throws me off a little bit. Like in this game, when they like pull the camera away a little bit. I'm just like, ooh, why is this happening? What's going on? This is weird. This is different. Um, but yeah, the other thing I've said before, um, yeah, if before the end of the next Members' Choice Bowl we do end up hitting like 15 channel members, I think I said 15 before? Yeah, 15 because last time was 10. I will do an ad-free series for you guys, like whatever the winner is for that Members' Choice Bowl. Last time it was Hyper Light Drifter, and people seem to enjoy it. And they're like, "Whoa, cool! Ad-free series. Whoa, what? Huh? Danjo, you still in the YouTube partner program?" Is it? Yeah. No, it's intentional. There's no ads. this this was a promise I made because of the amount of channel members and the amount of difference that membership makes over ad revenue. So yeah, but as I said during that one, reiterated a couple times, if every milestone that we hit on memberships, I guess, yeah, I will do an ad-free series. Oh. And the default was like $5 a month. It's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to make the default one cheaper. So yeah, it starts at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day. And yeah, your support is greatly appreciated. But and also, being able to influence the content that gets made here, the members' choice polls. Yeah, it's a little strange because it's the camera's pulled out, and then it goes back to normal. And I'm sure it's like a setting in the debug menu or something of like that's got to be like the medium distance. It's like the far distance. That would just be really cool if you could enable that whenever you wanted, you know? But yeah, this is gonna be rough. Just to let you guys know. This is gonna be rough. Like this was Millennia before Elden Ring was like a thing. Oh, I can hear the dripping. Why can I hear the dripping? Are you dripping? She got that drip though. I mean, it kind of looks like the normal hunter cap, but she's got a feather in her cap, man. Pretty freaking cool. And yeah, there are similarities. I'm sure some Bloodborne fans that went into Elden Ring and got to Melania and they were like, oh, it's Maria. And yeah, that's a pretty damn accurate assessment. Yeah, we can't do anything about this, but somebody was leaving some sunflowers. I guess there's like, is that writing? The monocular thing is really cool though. Like the fact that you still have access to like all of your movements and stuff, like while it's active. And it's just kind of like an over the shoulder kind of thing for, I don't know. I would like to see the monocular come back, you know? It's one of those tools, one of those things.
A corpse should be left well alone. Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Liberate you from your wild curiosity.
Yeah. And you may be thinking to yourself, that didn't seem that bad. Yeah, the first phase is not. It's very learnable. It's a lot like a lot of other PvP-esque battles with other players, like other, you know. Oh, her fog gate even looks different. That's actually really cool, the warping thing. With like the light right behind it. Oh, that's really cool. And the auger was very helpful for staggering her for sure. Anyway, it's the second phase. Ow. And actually, once I get used to the fight, I'm probably going to draw it out a little bit because her theme is so freaking cool. Said it before, like the Bloodborne OST's fucking incredible, and yeah, yeah, I stand by that. Executioner's gloves? Yeah, not gonna use that. Just gonna take those off right now. I think the auger is gonna be just fine. Actually, you know, I'll just go ahead and give myself extra. Yeah, let's do that. So cool. Again, I'm not even mad that she's killing me in the first phase. It's just, it's such a cool fight. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. There we go. It's literally just wiping off the controller. Oh. Oh, this is phase 2. What? Oh. Oh, and the choir kicks in. So good. So good. Actually, Fist of Gratia might be really good here. Come to think of it. Just making sure I remember how to do it. Yeah, after landing some punches with it, I don't think so. The auger seems to be a lot better. Partially because you have to be like point blank to use the auger, so. Or the fist. That was not as bad as I remember. Celestial Dial. You know, for a second I thought it said Celestial Dew, and I was going to be very confused. Yeah, the auger is so good for that. So good. Alright, let's go back. 'Cause 50k, kind of a lot. Also, 75 freaking insight. Can we get her? Oh, we can get her clothing. Got really good blood defense. Okay, so they all basically have the same description. Among the first hunters, all students of Gehrman, was the Lady Hunter Maria. Oh, among the first hunters. Okay, so she was one of the first hunters, right? This was her hunter's cap, crafted in Canehurst. Maria is distantly related to the undead queen, but had great admiration for Gehrman, unaware of his curious mania. I mean, I did say I wanted to spend some insight. Henrik? Wow, Henrik's stuff actually... Good defense, man. I don't really remember... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the look. Man, bolt defense? Gascoigne? Everything except blood, actually. Gascon. Let's see. I know we're gonna need physical and bolts. Not bad. It's not bad either. Yeah, it's just really good for blood defense, and that's pretty much it. Gascoigne's got a bunch of cool shit, though. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave. It's fine. Curious if there's anything else. It's like new that we can buy, maybe? Not really, no. At least nothing along the lines of something I was hoping. I guess we could check our blood gems. Just arcane attack up by a lot. Versus open foes? Physical attack. Open foes? What the hell does that mean? Well, I mean, I want to keep the arcane boost. Oh, there's just 9.1. Okay, so this one's actually not great. I mean, it's attack up. So, I mean, that is really good. Yeah. I guess it's the best one we have for that. That's actually good. Okay. Alright, fine. We can't actually things. It's okay. It's alright. I don't know if it's time. I remember there's something at the beginning. Next one. And I don't remember if we have to make progress to get it or not. Actually, what's... Oh, we're almost at 40 minutes. Okay, yeah, we just hit 40. Alright, yeah, let's actually just end it there. We'll do the outro and wrap up, and, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Cool, we'll do this on the next one.
Good hunt, have I somehow changed? Moments ago, from some place, perhaps deep within, I sensed a liberation from heavy shackles. Not that I would know. How passing strange. Good hunter, I sense the ancient echoes. Very well, let me stand close.
Huh. So 50 is not actually enough anymore. Huh.
Farewell, good hunter. May you... Welcome, what is it?
Oh, she's not gonna say it again.
Good hunt,
Damn
Farewell, good... May...
Because... I was gonna say that, like... After Maria's, like, opening thing, I was like, damn, she sounds like the doll. So maybe... Maybe Gehrman actually fashioned the doll after Maria? I mean, maybe, right? We have a little bit of Frenzy Calm Blood, not that much, though. Alright, fine, let's go do this real quick. Middle. We're gonna take some time, middle, middle, left and right. Because that song is also called The Middle. Anyway. Let's do this a little bit, because it has better physical. Let's see, we need... What did it say? Did it actually say 69? That's the gamer number. So I should just have to take out one of these. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, so the next area I do remember is like quite dangerous, and I didn't want to walk in there with like a bunch of freaking blood echoes. So that was kind of the reasoning behind coming here and getting a few more blood echoes, because that's kind of the easy way to do it.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Arcane. Naturally.
Farewell, good. May you.
Thank you. And how are we doing on bullets and blood vials? Are we okay? Damn, I'm down to 32 blood vials? That sucks. That really sucks. Man, that sucks. Probably gonna have to go farm for blood vials again. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, hopefully I don't have to do that for a little, hot minute, It's not like an immediate concern. If it comes up, oh yeah, right, I don't even be facing in her direction exactly, because if I happen to hit heavy attack, the true moonlight, yeah, and hey, I don't want to accidentally hit the doll. The doll is cool, man, and she's kind of great, you know. But yeah, I wonder. I did not remember that at all. That there was like this dialogue with the doll after. I think that's what the trigger was. Beating Maria. Like probably, Um. Yeah, I did not. Had no recollection of that at all. Anyway, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. And of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, the amazing people who make it possible. Novellis Draconis, Aaron Schick, WTF Corey, and Rogue XOX. Thank you so much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. There's also a link in the description. It talks about becoming a channel member in case you happen to be on a platform that doesn't show a join button next to the subscribe for whatever reason. And before we get into that, real quick, in case you guys are unfamiliar with YouTube handles, that is why WTF Corey and Rogue XOX have an @ in front of their screen name. They have channels of their own. They're fantastic. Definitely go check them out when you get a minute. YouTube handles also make YouTube URLs quite a bit easier. So you can just go to youtube.com/@ and then the rest of the handle, and it'll take you straight there. But yeah, membership tiers start at $3 a month. That's only 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the members' choice polls, as I mentioned before. We will have one coming up pretty soon for the month of September 2024, and the time of recording, I'm not exactly sure when that's going to be, but as I mentioned earlier, but in case you guys didn't catch that because you skipped ahead to see what the updates and special thanks were, Yeah, one of the options is going to be Bloodborne New Game Plus. I did say before the series is going to be comprised of 2 playthroughs. Not necessarily. It might, but the other series aren't going to be ending anytime soon, and this one is going to have a somewhat natural finish pretty soon, going into either we're going to be wrapping up the series, or if New Game Plus wins, then we'll just be going into New Game Plus. But yeah, the Members' Choice Poll for September probably won't be the last week of the month. It'll probably be a little bit before that, because if you guys do want Bloodborne New Game Plus, like if that is the winner, then if it's the last week of the month, there's probably going to be a little bit of a gap. So this is an approximation of future announcements from the past. So that is why I don't have all the details right now. And if you guys want all of the announcements as they happen, and the bell doesn't work for you, which I get it, the bell doesn't work for me either, there's 3 other ways you guys can stay up to date. The community tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, or the Discord. I always post on all 3 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner, but that is gonna do it for today, so thank you once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a splendiferous day.